25 years. George, do you know what next Tuesday is?
Next Tuesday, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know what it is?
Yes, but do you?
Oh, sure.
What is it?
Well, honey, you tell me. I want to just make sure that you haven't forgotten.
It's our 25th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, the 25th wedding anniversary. Just waiting to see, honey, if you remembered.
Well, imagine. You and I have been married 25 years.
Yep. You're a pretty lucky girl, all right.
I found our old photograph album.
What is this here?
Oh, that's a rose from the wedding bouquet you gave me.
Yeah, them artificial flowers sure do hold up, don't they?
Look, our wedding picture.
Yeah, but who the fella standing there beside you?
Oh, well, that's you, George. That's the way you looked when we went away on our honeymoon.
Where'd we go? Indian country?
Oh, now, you know we went to Niagara Falls. Look, there's a hotel where we stayed.
Yeah. Old Matrimony Manor.
George, wouldn't it be wonderful to go back there again?
What for?
Why, for a second honeymoon. George, wouldn't that be a romantic way to spend our 25th anniversary? The same hotel, the same room, everything just like it was 25 years ago.
Hey, honey, that's a great idea.
I still have the suit I wore when we went away. I saved it.
Yeah, I think I got that outfit of mine around here somewhere. I think I'll go see. Yeah, look at that thing. Seemed like I seen it here a couple of weeks ago. There it is.
Hey.
Hey, let me try that thing on.
All right, I'll help you.
I must have stood a little too close to the fall. This thing here shrunk up a little.
Oh, now, George, let's face it. We're both a little heavier than we were 25 years ago at Niagara Falls.
Well, I guess I did take on a little weight around the international boundaries.
Sapphire? Oh, Mama, we're in here. Hello, Sapphire. Hello, Mama.
Don't start nothing. Me and Sapphire are just hauling Cupid out of the mothballs, Mama. Do you know I've decided to celebrate this year 25th anniversary?
You're gonna get a job.
Oh, no, this is gonna be a happy... what I mean, me and Sapphire decided we're gonna have a second honeymoon, and we're going to Niagara Falls.
The same hotel, the same room, everything just like it was 25 years ago.
Yeah, I better be getting down to the station to get the railroad tickets. Uh-oh.
Something wrong, George?
Look, Mama, I'm a little short. Would you advance me the money to get them tickets?
Yeah, just like it was 25 years ago.
This is the second honeymoon. That's the reason I want the same car and the same seats, just like it was 25 years ago.
Well, though. There you are, sir.
All aboard for the Honeymoon Express. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 da. Well, and if I do say so myself, I look better than I did 25 years ago.
Oh, be careful, Mr. Stevens. That jacket's just basted.
Yeah, I bet you had to do a major construction job to get that thing to fit.
Oh, I had to add a little material, and I moved the buttons over a little.
If you move them buttons over any further, you're going to have to sew them to his stomach.
Oh, that's all right, boys. Go ahead and laugh it up. A fella expects a little joshing on his honeymoon, but you make sure and have these clothes altered up by Tuesday.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be ready.
Yeah, I got the clothes, I got the ticket, and I got the bride. And Tuesday, me and Sapphire take off on a second honeymoon.
Yeah, but Kingfish, you ain't really gonna wear that outfit, is you?
And why not?
Are you too old for that cakewalking outfit?
Look, Andy, I wore this 25 years ago, and I can wear it again today. A man is just as young as he feels. See,
Oh, go to it, Kingfish.
Oh, Andy, what would that let go? Was that my jacket or my sacro cracker jacket?
Oh, that must be George now. I'm so glad you waited until he came. I want you both to meet him.
I've seen him in the hall, and he seems like such a dignified, quiet man.
Hey. Ooh, excuse me, I didn't know we had company.
George.
Just getting into the honeymoon spirit, honey.
Well, I know what you mean, Mr. Stevens. Florence and I were just married.
Yes, George, this is Florence and Ed Miller, the young couple that just moved in upstairs.
Oh, just married, huh?
Yes, 3 weeks.
Just starting the race. Well, me and the little woman here is just finishing up 25 laps.
Yes, we know. And congratulations.
Florence and Ed are going to feed our goldfish for us while we're away on our honeymoon.
Oh, that's quite neighborly.
Oh, we're glad to do it.
Well, we've got to be running along.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
So nice of you to stop in.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you.
Goodbye. I say the cutest couple, George.
Yeah, honey. They remind me a little bit of me and you 25 years ago.
Well, I only hope they'll be as happy as we've been.
Well, they will if the boy had as much patience as I've had.
What do you mean?
Well, the ability to give and take, see the other fella's point of view, two sides to every question and all that stuff.
Well, yes, a successful marriage is a 50-50 proposition, all right.
Yeah, 50 here and 50 there.
It's the childish and little arguments that break up a marriage.
Yeah, that kid stuff, it caused all the trouble, all right.
If it hadn't been for a childish quarrel I had with Henry Foster, we might never have met.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about you blowing your top at him and then went for a walk in the park to cool off.
And there you were sitting on a park bench.
Yeah, and you come along and dropped your handkerchief to attract my attention.
Oh, no, George. You tipped your hat to me and asked me what time it was. I didn't even see you before that.
Honey, your memory's slipping a little there.
It's as clear as if it was yesterday. You made the first move. You asked me what time it was.
Well, if I asked you what time it was because I couldn't see the tower clock on account of you waving that handkerchief around in front of my eyes before you dropped it.
I did not drop any handkerchief.
Now, look, I was sitting there on that bench just like that, and you come a-walking by. Oh, you was a-walking, and you spotted me sitting there, and you stopped, and your eyes bugged out at my handsomeness, like that. And then you opened your purse, and you took out your handkerchief, and you waved it all around in front of my eyes, and then you dropped it on the ground. It was pretty corny, but it worked.
George Stevens, that's not true. You asked me for the time.
You dropped the handkerchief.
I did not.
You did too. Well, to you.
All right, if that's the way you feel about it, you can just forget about the second honeymoon.
Well, that's fine with me, and I don't want to go on no second honeymoon with no woman who forgot how she met her husband. And there's your sentimental anniversary present.
Aren't we silly arguing like this? Thanks so much for the anniversary present. A handkerchief.
Yeah, symbol of our first meeting.
You get out of here and don't ever come back.
Okay, Kingfish, now give me all the plain and disreputable facts of the disagreement between you and Sapphire so I can turn them over to the lawyer.
Well, Calhoun, this the way it was. I bought the ticket for the second honeymoon. And I come home, and Sapphire greeted me with a smile.
The plaintiff returns home to find his wife in an ugly mood.
Then she give me a little kiss.
The wife immediately starts nagging.
There was a young couple there from upstairs.
The place was jammed with vicious hoodlums.
They promised to feed the goldfish.
They threatened him with mayhem, assault and battery, and hit him with a fishbowl.
Calhoun, will you please write down what I say?
I is, Kingfish, I is. I'm just putting it down in legal language, that's all. Now proceed.
Now, like I was saying...
Hello, Kingfish.
Hi, Calhoun.
Hello, Andy. Hello, Amos.
Kingfish, I got the rice and old shoes to throw at you when you take off on your second honeymoon.
Well, you know...
Don't forget to throw the old shoes back. They're the only pair I got.
I'll take you and Sapphire down to the station in the cab, Kingfish.
Thanks, Amos. But there ain't gonna be no second honeymoon.
Well, what happened? Well, according to the facts in the case of Stevens versus Stevens, the Kingfish being the first Stevens before the versus preceding the second Stevens, the plaintiff entered into a matrimonial disagreement in which ended in him being the victim of a cruel and merciless beating. You and Sapphire has a fight?
Why, it's an open and shut case. The Kingfish opened his mouth and Sapphire shut it for him.
Well, everything was going along fine until the argument started about how we met. The next thing I knowed, I was out in the hall with my hat in my hand.
Waiting for the ambulance.
Calhoun, you please quit putting words in my mouth.
You mean you and Sapphire split up over a little thing like that?
It wasn't no little thing, Amos. She said that I was sitting on a bench in a park, and she come along.
And you stopped her and asked for the time.
And she dropped. I did.
That's right, Kingfish. You done bored us with that story a couple of dozen times.
Now, where did that handkerchief come in there?
You spread the handkerchief out on the bench so she could sit down. At least that's what you've been telling us.
Okay, Kingfish. What happened after the hoodlums pushed you out the window?
Calhoun, will you please get out of here?
Some days a man can't make a nickel.
Now, look, Kingfish, this is childish. Arguing when you're getting ready to celebrate your 25th anniversary.
And you two going off on your second honeymoon.
What I gonna do? Sapphire pretty mad.
Well, go home, apologize. Sapphire will forgive you and everything will be all right.
Amos, I think you're right.
I know I'm right. What's that for?
Just in case you ain't. Well, honey, if you say I asked you what time it was, well, that's the way it was.
Oh, George, you know, I think that's why our marriage has lasted so long. We're both willing to forgive and forget.
Yeah, that's right. Now, what's that?
Ed and Florence upstairs. They must be having a difference of opinion.
And honey, we knew when we started that the road to romance is going to be a long one. And sometimes it seems pretty dark before the clouds break through the silver lining. But we got to take the bitter with the better. Honey, that difference of opinion up there is doing a lot of damage down here.
Yes, maybe you better go up and see what you can do about it.
Yeah.
Now, let's all have some coffee and talk it over.
Yeah, tell us what set off this spontaneous contusion.
Well, he said that I was...
Oh, back, single file, one at a time.
Well, I guess we've been getting on each other's nerves.
How?
Oh, little things. It started this morning at breakfast.
Yes, every time he sits down at the table, he picks up his napkin, flaps it around, and then he sticks it under his chin, and it drives me insane.
How about you? The minute you pick up a piece of toast, you start scraping it. Scrape, scrape, scrape.
And what about you?
Now, wait. With the scraping and the banging and the clattering, breakfast at your house must sound like a Spike Jones record.
You're both being silly. Those are the childish little things you've got to overlook in a marriage.
Well, I guess so.
Well, they don't sound very important.
Yeah, now, boy, go on, give a little kiss there, and make up and live happy ever after.
George, breakfast.
Come in, honey.
Hello, Georgie.
Good morning, darling. Well, it's kind of quiet up there. The lovebird must be having a happy breakfast.
Yes. I guess we show them how silly it is to let little things interfere with their happiness.
Yeah, you got to overlook the little things.
George, do you always have to flap that napkin around and tuck it under your chin?
Well, I never noticed that I did. Do you have to scrape that toast like that?
Well, I've done it every morning ever since we've been married.
Yeah, get on a man's nerve with that scrape, scrape, scrape.
George, will you please stop banging on that egg?
And you have to make all that racket when you stir with that clatter, clatter, clatter.
You do plenty of things that get on my nerves.
Like what?
Well, for years, you've used our clean towels to shine your shoes.
Yeah, and you do a lot of things to annoy me, too.
Like what?
Well, by hanging your stockings all over the bathroom. Sometimes there's so many of them I can't get to the tub.
Well, what about the way you squeeze the toothpaste tube?
Yeah, and what about the way you leave your hairpins scattered all over the house?
Who snores all night?
Well, you don't bother me with that no more.
Well, if I'm so unbearable, you don't have to put up with it.
Yeah, and if I'm so unbearable, you don't have to put up with me neither. And that's the end of the second honeymoon and the first marriage. And you dropped the handkerchief.
Yeah, that's what happened. The Kingfish and Sapphire really busted up this time.
That's terrible.
Yeah, Ruby, and after 25 years, it just don't seem possible.
The whole thing started when the Kingfish stuck his napkin under his chin and Sapphire scraped the toast.
Yeah, it seems silly, people getting upset over little things like that.
It certainly does. Andy, take your feet off the coffee table, dear.
Ruby, you're right. I shouldn't put my feet on that.
Now, if that had been the Kingfish and Sapphire, that would have started the fireworks.
But, Andy, now, wouldn't it be ridiculous to start a fight over a little thing like that?
Yeah. Maybe if the Kingfish and Sapphire would see somebody else fighting over the little stuff they fight over, they'd realize how stupid the whole thing is.
Yeah. Ruby, do you love me?
What a silly question. Of course I do.
Good, because I think you and I are going to have our first fight. Are you sure Sapphire's coming?
Yes, when I invited her, I told her to be here at 7:45.
Well, I told the Kingfish 8 o'clock. I wouldn't want them to meet outside or they'd never come in. Oh, hello, Sapphire.
Hello, Amos. Hello, Ruby.
Would you sit down?
Oh, thank you. It's awfully nice of you to invite me out tonight. Would have been kind of hard staying home alone, especially tonight.
Oh, yes, and this would have been your 25th anniversary.
Yes, if it hadn't been for that stupid, stubborn...
Oh? I done lost my appetite. I'll see you later.
Sit down, Kingfish.
I will if I can sit with my back to the table.
Now, you stop that. If you don't want to talk to Sapphire, you don't have to.
Well, that's fine with me, because I certainly don't want to talk to him.
Well, come on, folks, and let's order dinner.
Amos, do you have to do that? Well, now let's see. We'll have a fruit cup, chicken soup, a green salad.
Wait a minute. I'm the host. I'll order the dinner.
You always order the dinner, and you never get anything anyone likes.
I never had any complaints.
Well, I'm complaining.
Well, if you don't like what I order, you don't have to eat.
Are you asking me to leave the table?
Suit yourself.
Very well. I'll be happy to, and if I never...
Hold on, ya. What's going on?
I've had just about all I can stand of these pesky little things.
Amos, Ruby, I'm surprised. You two of all people fighting.
What's so surprising about it? You and George fight, don't you?
Well, that's something different.
Well, what's so different about it? You fight over little things, we fight over little things. And personally, I'm fed up with you noticing every little tiny thing I do.
Amos, cut that out. You and Ruby acting like a couple of kids.
Haven't you and Sapphire been acting like a couple of kids?
Well, perhaps so, but that's different with you and Amos. You love each other.
Well, you and Sapphire love each other, don't you?
Do we, honey? Of course we love each other. And we've been married 25 years today, and we're going on our second honeymoon. Sapphire, we better hurry, or we're going to miss our train.
We'll make it, George.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks, and don't fight no more.
Oh, George, I'm so happy.
Yeah, and I'm happy too, honey. And everything gonna be all right now. I done forgot my glasses.
Well, I'll go get them for you.
That worked perfectly, Amos. You're a good actor.
Oh, you're pretty good yourself. They never even suspected that we staged that little fight just to bring them back together.
Well, so you and Amos and Ruby staged the whole thing.
What are you talking about?
Pretty smart, having Amos and Ruby put on that fake quarrel so I'd make up with you.
So the whole thing was fake, huh?
You know darn well it was.
I know nothing of the kind. And if there was anything fake, it was done by you know who. Namely, you.
Oh, Kingfish, I'm glad you're still here. You forgot your glasses.
Thanks, Amos. How have you seen you?
Pretty late to be out, Dad. You better be getting home.
I can't go home.
Oh, a spat with a little woman, huh?
Yeah, that wife of mine is the stubbornest woman in the whole world.
Know what you mean.
Yeah, she's the stubbornest woman in the world. Excuse me, but you dropped your handkerchief.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, beautiful, what time is it?
Welcome to Niagara Falls.
That's the same thing he said to us 25 years ago.
That's right, George.
Sign right here, please.
Yeah, and I'd like to have room 508. That's the one we had when we were here on our first honeymoon.
George, the hotel hasn't changed a bit. Everything's just like it was 25 years ago. George! George! Get me a room, too.
Yeah, everything just like it was 25 years ago.